Self. The shafts there, but the bowler followed on. Kiran was the one who went up. Looked as though it could easily have been pad. Tendulkar followed him up. He didn't go up straight away. And that's why, because quite clearly it came off Javed Miandad's front pad. And Javed will just make his point now and say, hang on a moment, son, and excuse me, Mr. Moray, would you mind not talking while I'm facing up? Chatter, 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 who, me? And perhaps it is just as well that no one can understand precisely what they're saying.
Umpire Shepherd having the last say, telling the non-striker to get back in his crease and let's get on with this match. And not out is the final decision. Yes, he's never stuck, Javed. It's 2 for 85. Well, a little bit of a conversation going on here. I think Azharuddin is trying to work out what the situation is. Javed's going to put his tuppence worth in. There was never any doubt about that. But I think Azhar is perhaps suggesting that that the batsman rather than the wicketkeeper may have provoked the whole thing by dobbing in Moray. But he certainly livened up proceedings and got people jumping around the place.
Not least himself.
And the response from Amir Sohail is magnificent. He's down the track and really it's been a flat-batted tennis shot over covers for 4.
He's a great competitor, Amir Sohail, and here you see him arguing with the bowler or telling him what he's doing.
Well, that's the answer. That's the best way you can answer a batsman. Venketesh Prasad has clean bowled Amir Sohail. Sohail losing a bit of concentration, having a chat with the bowler and having his off-stump peg back next ball.
Well, let's watch it here. It's a really terrible shot. And by losing his concentration, arguing with the bowler, now look what Pakistan has suffered. And India have had a very good breakthrough now.
Now this is close. A definite run out here. In fact, Inzamam's going to the other end. And he might just be saved here. But the third umpire will be called for. Now what will be interesting to see is when the ball hit the stumps on the full, it might just be a case that both the batsmen have not made their ground.
I didn't think either batsman was in at the non-striker's end. Inzamam had moved out of his crease. I'm not sure why he hadn't gone back to his crease. Yusuf Yohana suddenly decided that he was going. Sabah Kareem's throw is hit. Now, one of them's got to be out. But I don't think he's called for the third umpire.
Now, that's really surprising. I think Inzamam is out here.
I'm not too sure about the law, but I have a sneaking feeling that Inzamam might be the one to go.
Yes, just seeing from that angle, Ian, I think I might have to change my mind because you can't see Yohana really crossing Inzamam. From this angle, you feel that he's crossed him. Now the batsmen have to cross. Now if Yohana has crossed Inzamam and the third umpire sees it, now this will give you a clear picture. He hasn't really crossed Inzamam from this angle. His bat's still behind Inzamam's. and the ball hits the stumps there.
Okay, now they got the problem. He flashes up the light, but who's going to go? Because that won't tell the umpire out in the middle which one's got to go.
Yes, he's going to tell the third umpire. In fact, the third umpire will have a chat with Peter Manuel and tell him that Johanna is out.
वसीम अकरम पहले ओवर में 2 चौके खा चुके थे। अब बॉलिंग मार्ग पर आए शोएब अख्तर, फास्टेस्ट बॉलर का वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड शोएब ने 2 मैच पहले ही बनाया था।
सचिन तेंदुलकर और शोएब अख्तर की राइवलरी काफी मशहूर थी इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट में। जब पहली बार शोएब अख्तर ने गेंद डाली थी सचिन तेंदुलकर को, तो उन्हें क्लीन बोल्ड कर दिया था 0 पर। लोगों को, खास करके इंडिया के सपोर्टर्स और पाकिस्तान के सपोर्टर्स को ये इंतजार था कि इस स्टोरी का अंत क्या होगा।
Conditions are good for batting. Outfield will be a lot faster now than it was in the morning. And he goes up to that one, and it's 6.
सचिन तेंदुलकर ने मुझे वो छक्का याद है शोएब अख्तर को, और जो उसने कट पे मारा।
That's gone away in a flash. That is cricket at its best. Being made to stretch and really heads off for middling that.
सचिन तेंदुलकर का अपर कट पॉइंट के ऊपर से जो गया, वो सिर्फ 6 रन उसकी वैल्यू नहीं थी, वो एक निशानी थी बदलाव की, एक चेंज ऑफ माइंडसेट, एक डिफाइनिंग मोमेंट। जिस तरह से उसने पैदा किया हौसला, जोश और एक अटल इरादा इंडियन क्रिकेट में।
Well, clearly shows on the surface you may be the fastest bowler in the world, but if you don't get it right against a top player.
मुझे याद है कि शोएब अख्तर कप्तान के पास गया, मेरे से बॉलिंग नहीं हो रही, मैं बॉलिंग नहीं कर रहा। ये कभी सुना ही नहीं था हमने कि बॉलिंग नहीं कर रहा बिकॉज आपको चौके लग चुके हैं। मगर उस शॉट के बाद शोएब अख्तर का उस मैच में कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्कुल शैटर हो गया था।
Superb shot. This is tremendous batting already.
The fast arm action when he bowls his leg breaks, so that makes it a difficult customer.
Down the track, just wide of Shahid Afridi, but the important thing for Gambhir and India, it's a much needed boundary. Aggressive with his batting methods and aggressive with his words as well.
There's fire in the belly, isn't there? This is great. Something happening. It's a good shot. Beautiful cricket shot. To the pitch of the ball. Afridi's given him a mouthful. Said, how dare you do that to me?
Optimistic, extra bit of bounce, and he bumps into Afridi this time. Gautam Gambhir. Lots happening there. Ian Wood getting into the things right away. A bit of a collision between Afridi and Gautam Gambhir.
Ian Gould telling Shoaib Malik that he's got to keep his players under control. He won't put up with this. We don't know what was said, but it stung.
That's what happened. Just a matter of collision and aggressive always. The umpire having a word with the batsman now, just to calm things. Let's just calm down now, he says.
But he's a gritty customer.
It's only Kamran Akmal who went up. Just a little bit of extra bounce.
Gone through, big appeal, Billy Bowden, the umpire in question. Well, he's called for drinks, 167 for 2.
Confident appeal by Ajmal and the keeper, particularly Kamran Akmal, against Gautam Gambhir. There we go. And he's convinced something has happened. Then during the drinks break, words were exchanged. Umpires had to intervene. Dhoni's had to pull Gambhir aside. Chat continued. And Billy Bowden has jumped in there and just settled matters.
Another left-hander the other night was pretty pumped up. Gautam Gambhir once again looking to take on the opposition. He's had few altercations early on in his career. A lot of finger pointing. Billy came between the two.
Calm down, young man. Got to bat till the end. That's what the Indian captain had been saying to Gautam Gambhir.
Might see this at Madison Square Gardens. Pre-fight.
He came in quickly, put his body on the line. Hit me if you want to.
कभी ऐसा लगा है बॉलिंग करने के टाइम में कोई बैटिंग कर रहा है और आप सोच रहे हो यार क्या कर रहा है, इसको कैसे आउट करो, आउट ही नहीं हो रहा?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल
बोलो एक कोई स्टोरी बोलो हमें।
हमारे रोहित भाई इंडिया से जो है वो वर्ल्ड कप में मुझे लगा 2019 के वर्ल्ड कप में कि यार मतलब कि क्या चाहते हैं आप व्हाट डू यू वांट, मतलब 100 भी हो गया, अब सेंचुरी भी डाल दी है तो चलो खैर आउट हो गए थोड़ी देर बाद, लेकिन वहां पे लगा कि यार मतलब कैसे आउट कर,
वेरी डिफिकल्ट,
वेरी डिफिकल्ट। मुझे लगता है एक रोहित शर्मा वो है।